now introduce a young man who's already made 2 world ranking semi-finals, making his lakeside debut, Sam Hewson!
Sam enjoying his walk-on, the first walk-on he's made onto this lakeside stage. I think Ted and I are just about the only ones who haven't spoken to him. So this young man enjoying the occasion. Let's see if he's got the darts to match it. He's got plenty of supporters here to help him, but he's playing Scott Waits. In the commentary box, it's Vassos Alexander and John Rawling.
And what a day it is for Sam Hewson, just 21 years old. He's brought down 2 busloads of supporters from the Lincolnshire coast, and he's thanking all of them. Comes from Maltby Marsh, which is just outside Mablethorpe, and plays for a club there called Justers, and this is his debut, and what a debut against Scott Waits. Waits, who won in 2013, beating Tony O'Shea in the final. 19 BDO titles in total he's got.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on.
Scott Waits has got the darts, and he's a 6-1 on favourite to win this one, Vassos.
Yes,
46.
the former champion against the debutant. Not a good start for Scott Waits, who, having dropped just 5 sets all the way to the title in 2013, lost 3-0 in round 1 last year. What a start from Hewson, though, a ton 40 with his first visit to the World Championship hockey.
60.
He's a real babyface, isn't he? I bet he has to carry his ID around.
21 years of age, he's the 3rd youngest man at Lakeside this year. He's a week older than Sam Head. Reese Hayden is the youngest player here, aged 20.
30.
Scott Waits, so much experience. Grand Slam winner as well, among his many
82.
achievements. And won the WWF Europe Cup pairs with Scott Mitchell this year. This season, I should say.
Hello. Oh, yes!
180.
He's not taking long to settle, is he? Sam Hewson.
His fans are going delirious.
125. Sam, you require 151.
Can't now finish from 1-5-1. Scott Waits with the darts, remember, in this
45.
opening leg of the match.
Yeah, if he could take the darts, if he could take this opening leg, well, what a start it would be for Hewson, but Waits has got other ideas.
121. Sam, you require 106.
So 20s he'll start with, 14 for double 16. Or double 18 he leads now. 4, the opening leg of the match.
Sam Hewson.
That's how you do it.
They're supposedly shy.
Second leg, it's Sam to
And
throw
I think
first.
Scott Waits might have thought
Game
he'd be a
on.
bit intimidated by the occasion. It didn't look it to me, does it to you?
A 140 we've seen already, and a 180, and a 3-figure outshot. Here he goes again, peppering the treble 20.
140.
Girlfriend Yasmin She's wreathed in smiles.
Well, his supporters greeted that opening leg win like it was the final leg of the final. I dread to think what will happen if he wins a set and then goes on to win this match. Oh, look at this again.
140.
Early days, but he's averaging 111.5 at the moment. I don't think he's going to be staying there. If he does, Scott Waites will be obliterated.
85.
111 average and 100% checkout percentage.
I suppose I ought to clarify Mablethorpe. Being a Lincolnshire lad, I assume everybody knows it's just up the coast from Skegness.
Now we're with you.
13. $95.
I wonder what Scott Waites is thinking right now. 6-1 on favourite, as you mentioned, John.
Well, he's got to find his darts, hasn't he? He's not started particularly well here.
But not that badly.
82.
Ton, 85, 95. It's steady. Hewson on a finish first again.
So he's on a 126
Sammy
checkout.
Require
As Yasmin
126.
again bellowing her support. Now the youngster, can he find the darts for the checkout here? Treble 19 would leave the bullseye. Not this time.
Oh, good last dart into treble 16 to set up tops if and when he comes back. Treble 17 for bullseye for Scott Waites. No, Hewson will be back.
130.
He's so charged up.
Sammy
Really
requires
is. He hit a
40.
roar when he hit that treble 16 to set this up. Tops now for 2-0. Tens.
30.
Oh, that was a great chance. Waites can break back.
Scott, you require 24.
2 12s for the former champion Lucy. His partner watches on. There it
Game
is.
shot. And the second leg, Scott Waites.
So, lesson number 1 for Sam Hewson. You can't afford to miss 3 darts at a double in one leg against the man who has won the world title.
Game on.
Scotty Waites is one of the real big dogs of the BDO world, and if you're looking for a potential champion, then this is surely one of them.
80.
Cracking start to the match.
Yeah, I'm liking the look of this.
Both averaging 90.
Scott Waites lost in the first round to Alan Norris last year. I wonder if he's still in here watching. I bet he is.
Oh, another maximum from Sam Hewson to start this third leg of the match. Riding a tidal wave of adrenaline is this 21-year-old. He's already hit 2 maximums, 3 ton 40s, and he steadies himself as he takes aim again.
$49.
You mentioned that 3-0 defeat in the first round last year for this man, Scott Waites. Well, in fact, he's lost in the first round while defending each of his 3 major
58.
titles. He lost to Van Gerwen and Tony O'Shea in the 2011 Grand Slam of Darts group stage, and went out to Paul Brown in the last 32 of the Winmore World Masters.
140.
In that Grand Slam, he had that phenomenal win against James Wade when it looked as though he was being hammered out of sight and then came surging through. There was some celebration that night, I can tell you.
100. Sam, you require 132.
So Scott can't finish, so he doesn't have to do the bull route. Steady ton will do very nicely if he can find the treble with his last dart, which he can.
What a terrific last dart. That's almost Van Gerwen-ish, isn't it? The way he roars and grimaces and shows his emotions. Good response from Waites.
140.
Well, let's have a look. To break
32.
the throw again. Oh, his supporters thought it was in. A small adjustment needed for double 8.
16.
This 3 again.
Scott, you require 78.
Thought it was there, but Waites can punish him. 78. Double 12. And again.
54.
Well, second opportunity for
Sam, you
Hewson.
require 16.
2/8 then for a 2-1 lead. Yes.
Game shot. And the third leg.
That
Sam
is
Hewson.
game shot for the 21-year-old. Well, if he can keep this up, then perhaps we'll be saying in an hour or so's time that a new star has been born.
There's the dart that brought
Fourth
it.
leg, it's
There's the
Sam to
reaction.
throw first.
And it was the
Game
roar
on.
of the Lincolnshire supporters which greeted it.
Throwing for a 1-set lead now, Sam Hewson. He looked calm and measured as he went about his business backstage. He's been here at Lakeside all afternoon,
140.
alternately practicing and watching the darts.
And he looks clear-eyed and composed.
140.
We've seen one or two who, to coin a euphemism, don't quite get their preparations right. This guy looks spot on.
$99.
Good 99, that. Wasn't far away from finding the treble 19 with a cover shot.
Scotty looking to put him under pressure, though.
Well, he must break, Scott Waits,
100.
or he's losing the first set.
Hewson 262 required.
46.
Thrown a couple of those in.
Sam Hewson's the
100.
British Open pairs champion with Jamie Hughes. Got to the semis of the Antwerp Open. Darryl Fitton and James Wilson beaten on the way there. So he's used to mixing in
60.
exalted
Scott, you
company,
require
and he's used to producing
161.
the goods.
Waits first to a finish, though. Needed the treble. So Hewson will have a chance at
100.
156. He's
Sam, you
already
require
taken out 106.
156.
So how is he doing?
They'll raise the roof if he gets this. No. Waits
39.
remains very much the favourite.
Scott, you require 61.
Yeah, he's going 25. Oh, he's hit the bullseye. So 3-4 to level the set.
Game
Yes.
shot. And the fourth leg. Scott Waits.
Clinical finishing.
Well, a lesser player and a
Fifth
less
leg. It's Scott
experienced
to throw
player
first. Game
might
on.
have panicked at the start Sam Hewson's made, but Scott Waits has seen it all before.
And now with the throw.
60.
Only a 60.
$83.
Scott Waits has won 3
85.
ranking titles in the past 12 months. The Isle of Man Classic, the Police Masters, or Police Masters in Poland, and the Romanian Open.
81.
The value of having won the throw in the bull-up might be shown here, because Waits still has a slight advantage, but that's a loose dart. That is a loose dart, and Hewson could punish him now.
Hasn't done so.
A bit of tension in that
60.
throw as well. Big moment in the match. There's the travelling Hewson fans.
45.
Scott Waits, a Huddersfield guy. Been a few Yorkies who've prospered. Most notably, I think, perhaps Dennis Priestley.
100.
John Boy Walton won the title in 2001
Indeed.
off the back of the Winmore World Masters. Threw beautifully that year. Just gone off the boil has
45.
Sam Hewson.
Scott, you
So
require
158.
Crucial time.
Sorry, Vassos, 158 for this opening set. Got 6
60.
darts at it. He'll need them.
Now here, a 180 or a 177, put some pressure on. Another treble. And it is a 177. And he does apply the pressure.
That is fabulous. 98, big pressure on the weights throw. God, what a dart that is. Now, will he go 6 double 16 or will he go straight at the 19? Let's see. Looks as though he's going straight at it.
60.
Right then, Sam. It's come down to this, the first set. 2 6s. Far right-hand edge of the dartboard. Now he aims low at the very bottom of the board. And double 3 for the set. Yes!
Game shot. And the first set.
Oh,
Sam
great
Hewson
reaction as well.
The party time in Mablethorpe, they'll all be watching.
We have a game on. Sam Hewson, the 21-year-old, takes the first set against the former champion, against the darts.
Second set, first leg. It's Sam
He'll
to blow
believe now.
first. Game
That's
on.
his brother and his dad, I think.
It was set up
59.
by the 177, wasn't it?
Well, you called it, and it was just fabulously delivered. And then to win it with double 3, which is a horror, isn't it?
59.
But he kept his nerve. The fearlessness of youth.
It's exhilarating to watch it, isn't it?
56.
Well, Sam.
$100.
Scott Waits, by his standards, didn't have a great year in 2014. Won the Isle of Man Classic, Polish Masters and the Romanian Open, but they're not exactly
85.
sort of top of the pile. Hence he comes in only, I say only, as the 6th seed.
93.
Good last start. Finding the treble 18. He'll know he's in a battle now.
Hewson throws under pressure.
He's won everything, Scott Waits.
45.
19 ranking titles in total.
Good dart. And again.
140.
Needs to start hitting the big numbers. He knows it.
$46. Scott, you require 109.
Look at that reaction. 'Cause he
10
hasn't left to finish.
109 then. Waits is on a finish. Treble 19 would have left double 16, but he can't do it now, but he's going to have another
93.
opportunity.
How much can he take out of 210?
$84.
So to break back,
Scott, you
double
require
8 for Scott
16.
Waits. There you
Game
go.
shot. And the first leg, Scott Waits. Second leg,
Takes
it's
the first
Scott
leg.
to throw first.
Against the throw. Really good break. And now has the advantage in this second set.
83.
He'd have wanted to follow that first dart in with at least one more, though, Scott Waits. He's a very full CV already. In amongst those 19 ranking titles, all the big ones available to BDO
60.
players.
We send out these little biog sheets to the players, you know, and they say, what do you like? What's your motivation? What's your fun away from
44.
darts? And Scott Waits told us curry. He loves curry. Good man. 1 or 2 round here.
59.
Better not name names because others are available, but you don't have to walk too far.
100.
So the Lincolnshire Brigade have just gone a little quiet at the start of this second set.
40.
He's gone off the boil, hasn't he?
60, 59 and 40 to start this leg,
43.
and he's just been broken.
Well, match has gone just a little bit scruffy at this stage. Hewson at one stage was averaging
60.
What was it, 111? He's gone all the way down to 78 now.
See if he can rediscover
100.
the darts he brought from the practice board to the main stage. The adrenaline will have just seeped out of the system a little bit.
123. Scott, you require 131.
So 131 for Scott Waits. Needed the treble. Treble 18 to set it up.
73.
Now 159 for Hewson. Can't do it now. And can't find the treble he needs.
49.
Talking about fractions
Scott,
between outstanding
58.
and very much less so, and now Waits another chance. 58. Tops.
18.
Surprising.
Sam, you require
Very
110.
surprising. So 110 can be taken out. 18 for double 16. He's done 106. Oh, unlucky.
94.
Unlucky, just the wrong side of the wire.
Scott, you require
Great
40.
effort. Waits. Couple of 20s, please. There you
Game
go.
shot. And the second leg.
And the favourite
Scott
moves
Waits.
further ahead. Second
Third
leg,
leg.
2-0 up now.
First. Game on.
But a set down to the Lincolnshire youngster. Yama. Sam Hewson.
100.
Oh, very nice.
140.
Scott's dad.
Yep. Great tash.
Well, great supporter of Scott.
He's always there.
100.
He feels every dart. Dad's here,
60.
as is girlfriend Lucy.
$55. $81.
Well, that's a
Lovely
good cover.
shot. They said as one.
84.
But he's left himself 162. Is that inexperience? Because you can't finish 162 in 3 darts.
140.
But I'll tell you what, you can finish 80, and that'll be for the set for Scott Waits.
So Waits
46.
comes back now. 80
Scott, you
needed
require 80.
to take the set and square up the match. Double 10 now. And he makes it look
Game
easy.
shot. And the second
And after
set.
the initial
Scott Waits.
flurry from Hewson taking the opening set, Scott Waits now is back on level terms. This is where they take a break, and it's one apiece.
Friends and family here. It's a big night for this young man, and he's playing a former Lakeside champion, and he took the first set and looked the part. He was hitting 180s. Well, let's see what happens from now. Back to Vassos and John.
So it's Scott Waits with the darts at the start of this 3rd set. Has he steadied the ship? Has he put the youngster
100.
back in his place? How has Sam Hewson reacted to the short break between sets? Can he rediscover the form of the first set? Questions
30.
that are about to be answered.
That's not a good start. Not a good start. Waits will just try and stay steady. He's the man with the experience. Been there, done it. He'll just try to slowly turn the screw.
That's better.
121.
Waits still with the advantage in this opening leg of this third set. First to 3, remember, to take a place in the next round.
83.
Nice last start.
Well,
Waits averaging 85 at the moment, 7 more than Hewson.
But here we go.
125.
Well, that's how to recover from a 30 start to a leg, a 1-2-1 and a 1-2-5. And he's staying in touch.
81.
Nice visit from Waits. Hewson under some pressure. And Waits on 137. You can check that
70.
out.
Scott, you require 137.
20s he needs. Doesn't find.
97. Lovely cover shot now, Hewson. 155 with Waits poised on tops. And he can't do it, so Scott Waits looking as though he's going to take first blood in this set.
64. Scott, you require 40.
So tops for Scotty DeHotty to lead in the match for the first time. Now double 10.
Game shot. And the first leg, Scott Waits. Second leg, it's Sam throwing first.
That second set was the first time Scott Waits had won a set on the Lakeside stage since beating Tony O'Shea 7-1 in the 2013 final.
Well, he can be a very, very good player on his day, Scott Waits.
140.
Was hardly tested on his way to the title 2 years ago. 3-0 in round 1, 4-1, 5-2, 6-1.
60.
In the semi-finals against Richie George, and then 7-1 he thrashed the silverback Tony O'Shea in the final. And he seems
140.
slowly to be taking command of this first round match.
Hewson was inspired, wasn't he, earlier on?
40.
But he's just not hitting the trebles now. And Waits just methodically, gently, is starting to squeeze the life out of his opponent. Maybe.
140.
3-ton 40s in this leg against the darts from Scott Waits.
81 he has
97.
now. That's what he's looking for.
Scott, you require
81 to take the leg against the throw. 10's looking for. Still got time though. Oh, he didn't want that.
34.
Dear me.
Cross with himself, but if ever there was a time to throw a loose dart, perhaps that was it.
Still shaking his head. Well,
84.
47 now for Waits.
Scott, you require 47.
Still in a very good position. Hewson still a long way back. 47 now, double 16. And Waits takes it 2-0.
On the second leg, Scott Waits.
5 legs in a row.
Third leg, it's
Hewson
Scott
needs to
throw
find some
first.
inspiration and
Game
needs to
on.
find it soon.
Well, there are 54 people in the arena trying to give him inspiration.
100.
But it can be a very lonely place. That stage, that hockey.
58.
Just not happening for him right now. And it's all gone a little bit quiet in here because Waits, the favourite,
100.
is moving further ahead and is closing in now on this third set.
Needed that 140, really did. Well done, Sam Hewson.
Rouses his supporters. Still Waits with the advantage with the throw.
100.
Solid.
3 tons. Good to see him hitting the treble 19 because he hasn't done that very often. He does often switch.
Good thinking. Leaves him on 170. It's given him an outshot. Waits on 201.
59.
That's a little bit
Sammy
ordinary
require
now. Hewson.
170.
Two treble 20s, there's one of them. Can't now finish.
105.
Goes for the bull anyway.
Scott, you require 142.
Nicely placed. He's put pressure on the Waits throw. 142. Oh dear, dear, dear. Certainly put pressure on it. Now, can he take the chance?
Sammy requires 65.
For a break of throw. Went for 25, so he's left 19. Oh, double one. He went for the single 19 for double top, but the treble leaves him 2.
63.
And in the madhouse.
Scott, you require
Waits
60.
20. Should close it out here. The 2-1 in sets. Tops. And does so. Opportunity for Hewson. Couldn't take it.
Scott Waits.
And the favourite moves further ahead.
First
It's
leg.
2-1.
Sang to throw first. Game on.
Well, Scott Waits was 6-1 on at the start of this match. When he lost that first set,
97.
he was probably still mild favourite, but you wouldn't bet against him now.
Hewson with the darts, though. First objective here, just take it a throw at a time, a leg at a time,
140.
and just try and, above all, hold your throw. And that's what he's doing well with that 140.
Perhaps if he treats this set as a new match, that Scott Waits with a little reminder that 45 visits don't happen very often. He follows that with a ton 80 to stay in touch.
Waits' first 180 of the match.
83.
He's averaging nearly 88, and he's ahead. And he'll be happier with that.
55.
Works as a carpenter when he's not propelling the tungsten. Good dart. Fill it up. Very nice.
134.
Yeah, good thinking. On 181, you hit the maximum. The call is no score.
Indeed.
140. Sammy
Hewson.
require 47.
47 for 1-0. Sense he's got to get this. 32. Double 16. Lovely dart.
Stand the first
Gets
leg.
his supporters into full voice again.
Second leg, it's Scott to throw first.
It's his
Game
first
on.
leg in 7. And a 14 darter to boot.
Reawakened.
100.
Solid ton from Waits. There's the reaction. He's trying to feed off the emotion of the support that he's being given.
97.
Waits with the experience, and you can tell he's playing the board. He's not playing his opponents or his
42.
2 busloads of fans.
Well, he had a chance to hurt Waits there, and Waits now is back in the driving seat in this particular leg.
140.
Big 140. Can't afford to give quality players the opportunity to wriggle off the hook, which Hewson effectively did.
41.
And then repeated the trick. So more than 100 advantage plus these for Scott Waits.
99.
He leaves himself on a decent finish as well.
What a give for a ton 80 here. There's one of them.
85. Scott, you require 116.
6 darts if he wants them from 116. He should wrap up this leg. 20 for double 18. Yeah.
Game shot in the second leg.
A 116 check out from Scott
Third
Waits.
leg, it's Sam to throw first.
Reasserts
Game on.
his authority.
Shown all his experience, hasn't he, Scott Waits? Because it would easy for him to have been really rattled the way this youngster started. But he knew his time would come if he just kept throwing the big numbers. He's kept his composure. Now can he put this Hewson throw under pressure? That's a pretty good start. And the answer, there you see it, vividly shown. Maximum for Waits, the second of the match.
Emphatically, the Hewson throw
41.
has been pressured by the former champion.
Can he do it again? Crowd would start oohing and ahhing then, but no. Oh dear, that's a bit of a wayward one. Just when we're praising his composure.
But he shows the presence of mind to just wander away, recompose himself. There's Jackie watching on. Usually supports Belgian players, does Jackie.
76.
But it's England against England tonight, so we don't know. He supported Ross Montgomery in his match.
Scott Waits, good treble and another one. Looking for another maximum.
140
he'll do though. It's on a finish.
If he does win this leg, he'll be throwing for the match. Scott Waits. Sam Hewson needs to find, he needed to find something bigger than that.
Sam Hewson will learn from this experience though.
40.
Again, a 40, but he's probably going to get away with it.
Oh,
Scott
good darts.
Or will he?
85.
For the match then.
115.
Scott Waits, 115. Treble 19, he's got it. Double 19.
77.
Beg your pardon, it's one apiece. 2-1 in sets, but it would have put him strongly in a position to play for the match because he'll have the throw in the next leg.
Tops for Hewson to hold his
79.
throw from nowhere in that leg.
Scott, you require 38.
But what it means is that Scott Waits will go for this double 19.
Gone
Has to,
straight at it,
really.
yeah.
And now he can't finish.
22.
Angry.
You require 40.
And Hewson now tops. Got to get this. Well, that's missed by a distance. Edging down.
Oh, yes. Shot
Oh,
on
yes.
the third leg.
2-1.
Sam Hewson.
She still believes. His little
Fourth
army
leg
of
is
supporters
Scott
still
confirmed.
believe.
Game
And
on.
Scott Waits, well, he can't understand how he lost that leg.
I wonder, crucially, whether Sam Hewson still believes.
140.
Well, I'd written him off, hadn't I? I got ahead of myself.
Good start from Scott Waits, throwing first. That was only a holder throw from Hewson. Felt like a break because Waits was so
60.
far ahead in that leg, and then missed the darts at double 19.
Waits to hold, would square it up at 2-all. Then the
100.
nerve of Hewson would really be tested.
Again, Waits establishes a healthy lead.
59.
Just 6 darts into this leg. Wants a treble here and gets it.
83.
Good last dart. Not on a finish. Doesn't need to be yet. Hello.
140.
Actually needed a maximum then.
Whatever the outcome here, Hewson's going to be a better player for this experience, unquestionably. Look at this from Waits.
138.
Setting it up brilliantly.
Must leave himself on a finish.
59. Scott, you require
Well, he's not done.
40.
Tops then for Waits to make it 2 apiece. Not a bad lead. Double 10.
Game
that'll do.
shot on the fourth leg. Scott Waits.
Now,
Fifth leg,
now.
it's Sam
Yeah,
throwing
now he's a leg away.
first.
Now he is a leg away.
And now Hewson's nerve will be tested as not before in this match.
Throwing to stay alive. Sam Hewson. Round one at Lakeside. Only 58. Weights, you imagine, will weigh in and punish that. There's one. There's another.
140.
Wallop. There's the averages. Oh, what a good response, though. Oh, yes!
100.
His third maximum.
And possibly his classiest so far. Here goes Scott Waits, though, with another ton 40. He wants this over here and now.
What a good leg. Well, that made it tricky. Oh, dear.
60.
That first dart didn't make the treble 20 easy.
Waits on 2-2-1 after 6 darts.
100.
And he will have a chance at 1-2-1 for the match, whatever Hewson does here.
It's a great treble. Oh, yes. Now he's got to switch. And does brilliantly. What a setup.
2 perfect visits in this leg from Hewson. But it's match point to Scott Waits. Treble 17 leaves the bullseye for the match.
85.
So double 16.
Sam, you require 32.
For young Sam Hewson to take the set. Surely that's got to be a good marker.
Game
He's got it!
from the 4th set. Sam Hewson.
Milking the applause. The dream lives on.
And you really have to say, well played. A 180 and a 171.
5th set, first leg, it's Scott to throw
Under the
first.
severest pressure
Game
from
on.
Hewson. He won that deciding leg. Goodness knows how, because Waits did nothing wrong.
Waits with the darts, though. That's
60.
It's not a good start now. Hewson gets the big hit here. There'll be a little bit more roaring from the crowd. But as so often, after the big key checkout, it's not quite there.
39.
First to 3 legs in this deciding set, unless it gets to 2 legs apiece,
99.
in which case you have to win by 2 clear legs until 5-all when we get to sudden death. But that's for the future. Right now, the crucial opening leg, and Scott Waits with the darts.
60.
And with the advantage by some 60 points at this moment. Treble would be handy.
59.
Can't find it.
Nicely done, really nicely done.
Come on, Yama! Come on, Yama!
140.
Good response from the former champion. He's in a match. He knows he's in a match.
$46. Scott, you require
143 for Waits to take the advantage in this deciding set.
83.
Good last dart.
He had a match dart, did Scott Waits, in that 4th set. 1 dart at the bullseye.
58. Scott, you require
20
60.
tops. Straightforward checkout for Waits. Now double 10. Bit more pressure now.
50.
He's left it on double 5.
Sam,
Now
you
then,
require
158. Surely he can't do this.
Needs the 2 treble 20s to start it. Just the wrong side of the wire, the wrong treble. So Waits will be back, looking
26.
at double 5.
Scott,
Here
you
he comes.
require 10.
Could go 2 double 4, but he's going straight at it. Oh, now 1 for double 2. Just got the 1 dart. And
Game
gets it.
shot in the first leg. Scott Waits. Second leg, it's Sam throwing
And he
first.
missed there. He'd have been under pressure. Hewson might have fancied 132. All academic.
Waits holds.
83.
And that is a big 3rd dart from Hewson to find the treble.
$100.
Best of order out there, isn't it?
Everyone loving this match.
Waits scoring the heavier, but Hewson hanging on in there. Now, if Waits gets a big hit here, the throw will be under pressure.
That was the perfect first dart. And he fills it up. Maximum number 3 for Scott Waits. And perhaps the key visit.
140.
Good response, sir. Now, let's see what Waits can do here. 221. Oh, he's in the zone now. Just outside, and the cover shot was loose.
He's down to a finish first, and this is a leg where Sam Hewson has been throwing first.
96. Scott, you require 134.
134 then for Waits. Nice last start.
Sam, you require 124.
So treble 20. Treble 18 now for Bullseye. No.
81.
Tops Waits for 2-0. And to take 1 against the throw and put himself in a real commanding position. That's the one he needs.
Scott Waits.
His dad approves. And Sam Hewson now, well, he knows he's got to find the dance of his life if he's going to win this now.
Straight in again.
140.
Good start from Waits.
Has to find a treble. Good dart.
100.
Been nothing wrong with how Scott Waits has played today.
100.
His average is almost 91.
Good shots.
100.
Study ton, but the advantage still lies with the more experienced Yorkshireman.
And in fact, 41% on the checkouts. That's not
45.
shabby either. He has played well, and he's been pushed by Sam Hewson.
This is the moment where he's got a slight opportunity. If you could just get a 140 here. No, it's not there, though.
41.
Oh, back in the treble 20 now, Scott Waits. He'll be on a finish, and he'll be on a good one. 76 points away from round 2. So this could be it right here for Scott Waits, the former champion. 20 for double 18 for the match for Waits. Oh, yes. Yes, a victory. Unexpected victory for Scott Waits, the 6th seed, but we say welcome to Lakeside Sam Hewson, 21 years of age, and what a performance, taking Waits all the way to a deciding set, but it is Scotty Duhotti who trots into round 2.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an exciting debut there, despite defeat for Sam Hewson. And the 2013 champion, looking for a second Lakeside World title, Scotty Duhotti, Scott Waits.
Great drama. Scott Waits, the 2013 Lakeside champion, had all the experience. 21-year-old Sam Hewson was making his Lakeside debut.